Hey everybody, it's Eva with Budget Your Life, and today is a little bit different video for me. I'm going to start out with kind of where I'm at with my debt. I didn't really do a beginning of the year check-in because I was brand new to YouTube and I had 38 followers, and probably most of them were people that I just said, hey, will you follow me on YouTube? And they did. So at this point, I have a bunch of you that come back every week, and I just kind of wanted to show you where I've been and how I got to where I'm at and my plan for the rest of this year and next year to hopefully get the majority of this gone. So little background, I've been in and out of debt a few times, and by debt it's usually credit card. I think the most I had my credit card up to, which again, these are my numbers and my situation, so please don't compare yourself to mine, or, you know, if we could just have a judge-free zone, that would be awesome. But I think I was up to like 15,000 at one point, and for me that was a lot. I wasn't working full time at the time. I was, or actually I was. That's when I lived in Florida, and I had a lot of friends who had phenomenal jobs and were making probably 4 times what I was making. And so I was kind of trying to keep up. So my very first debt that I paid off was 15,000 of credit card debt, and that was I'm going to say 2009, I think it was. So I was using YNAB at the time. And if you guys are curious about my pen, yes, it is a shark with a little floofy ball on him. Happy Shark Week. And so I was using YNAB. I still use it today. I kind of am kicking myself for stop using it back. I think I got out of debt and I used it for like another 2 years, and then I was like, oh, I got this. Yeah. So then again, I got out of kind of lived life, had a better paying job. I had moved back home to Maryland at that point, and I think I got up to about 12,000 and ended up paying that off in, what was that, 2012? And again, I used YNAB. That really clicks with my brain. It works really well. But what I find in my hybrid version that I'm doing now, current, is that I have cash for half of my things, but my bills just stay in my account, and I just charge or leave it in there, and just it gets taken off my card or gets automatically deducted, and that works really well. So fast forward a little bit to now. We got a new house. Well, it was new to us in 2017, and I had started, so new house. I'm just winging this. I didn't have any plan for this. So new house, and then one of my quirks is I love to start businesses. And so far, they've been businesses that haven't really succeeded, which I'm okay with. And thank God Babe is, because he's like, just keep trying. You'll find what you want to do. And so I had a travel agency. I was a travel agent, and I loved it. I helped friends and coworkers and do a lot of cruising, and Babe and I got to take some really cool trips and inaugural sailings and all that, and got to see a bunch of stuff. And then this happened. I'm just going to write it. I don't feel like saying it. And so in 2023, I closed it. And right before I closed it, I started Budget Your Life. So I had debt here, and then I created more debt here. So with the travel agency, I think I had about $3,400, and then that was paid over 2023. 2023, I paid that off, but I was still incurring costs for Budget Your Life. So now we're kind of getting current. So between domain name and website, and I think I got the website for 2 years because it was a good deal, and then email and all these things. Budget Your Life was my new debt. So I'm going to scoot this out of the way. I just kind of wanted to give you a little bit of history that, you know, I've been able to pay off this and this over time. In the travel agency, you'll kind of see. So basically, personal loan number one was a hybrid between the very beginning costs of my Budget Your Life and the very tail end costs of my personal or of my travel agency. So that loan started out at, I think, $8,000 between the two. I didn't really ever figure it out together. I just kind of lumped it. So I kind of wish I had broken it out at this point. So as of July 1st, I have $3,400 left of this one, and I pay $350 monthly. The minimum payment is $319.48, I think. So I pay $350, and then this month I'm actually going to be able to add a $675 debt payment to that. If you saw my prior video of unstuffing all of my completed savings challenges from June, that was really awesome. So this was from the group play. The majority of it was the group play with Elaine Realized and Save with Judy. That really jumped this number up to that. So at that point, I'm like, okay, I'm making really good headway, but I still had about, between my two credit cards that I had for the business, and I wasn't being as diligent with my business as I was / am with my personal budgeting. That's, in my opinion, it's because I do not have a debt binder, or not a debt binder, but a business binder set up for it. So after I film this and get all my other videos set for the week for my all my personal finances, I'm going to do a video, and I might just put it out to my members. I'm not sure if I'm going to put it out to everybody, but I'm not sure if you guys want to see me set up my business binder or not. So that I might not share. Like, I don't even know. So I ended up getting a $9,000 loan like 2 weeks ago. I'm sorry, I'll stop twirling the pen. And that cleared everything. Thanks, Coco. That cleared everything off of my two credit cards for the business. So that payment is about $402, and it starts July 20th. So at this point, I am going to do this out of my personal account. So although it is pretty much 100% Budget Your Life, I'm paying it out of my personal account because I do not have money coming in to Budget Your Life to handle that amount. So those are my two loans at the moment, except for student loans. So I'm just turned 50. I feel like I've had student loans since I was 18. So I don't, off and on, I have a breakdown of, there's 7 left. I've paid a couple off. And some of them are relatively smaller amounts, like around $1,000, and those might end up getting paid off when I pay this one off, this personal loan off. And then I might take that $350 and divide it by 2, or just throw it all at one of them, one or the other. They're all pretty comparable. Oh, I didn't tell you the interest. So this one is 8.99. Sorry for the shark in your face. And this one is 6.49. Sorry for the shark in your face. Okay. So, and then student loans, I think, range from 2.5 to 6.5. So I'm trying to tackle this one first, and then once I get this one done, I'll have $350 plus any extras I get in my savings challenges to dump at one or both of loan 2 and student loans. So that totals up to about a little over $25,000. And I had never really put the numbers together, which is really funny because I like to think I'm really good with money, and I'm very aware of my spending, even though I do it too much because I filmed the opening of my Etsy mail, or my Happy Mail, at the start of this video. So, but I'm going to insert it at the end. So if you stay to the end, you're going to see it's hilarious. It's beyond hilarious. But Yeah, so down here, I'm just kind of saying right now, for this is me personal, all these are handled by me, but budget your life. I have shipping for orders and membership. Like I have a level of membership where I send out one scratch off to everybody every month, and it's not that bad of shipping. I don't have like 1,000 members or anything, so it's pretty reasonable. But it's not a number I feel like I can lock in and say this is how much I pay every month. And plus, I don't know how much how many orders I'll get. So basically, for bills, for my monthly bills, and some of the long-term subscriptions or yearly subscriptions, I think I did this number too low, but it's 140 a month, which I think it's probably closer to 150. And so I'm hoping that I am monetized now with YouTube. I do have membership options if you want to check it out and see if it's anything that be interested in. We really have fun. I realize I just said that right when I'm like trying to pay off debt. I'm not even remotely asking you to do that. If it really is something that some people just have people that they are members to their channels. I'm a member of 2 channels and another channel kind of off and on when I can afford it. So to me, it's just a way of showing support. So by no means do I expect anybody to be a member, but it's always a fun, happy surprise when I see somebody join. So with that said, without it sounding horrible, depending on what I get from the AdSense and the monthly memberships, I'm hoping that reaches the $100 threshold for YouTube to be able to pay you. So I just got monetized at the very end of June, and I did not, for obvious reasons, make that threshold. So it's the very beginning of July. So I'd like to think that I'll meet it in July and then I'll get something in August. But if that's consistently happening every month, that I can't say. So I still can't count on YouTube as a source of income. I did start, so I'm going to write down YouTube. I did start an Etsy shop. It helps if you spell it right. And then I have my website. And then I just did a Ko-fi for freebies. So between YouTube, I absolutely love interacting with everybody. I feel like it's such a fun way to get to know everybody, especially in this budgeting community. And then I just started in Etsy, and I'm going to have some printables on there and some of my more popular, I guess, items and scratch offs on there. So I'm going to, over the next week or so, probably add to the Etsy. And then I have stuff on my website, which I'll slowly start taking some of the items off that haven't really moved at all, and kind of reevaluate, maybe redesign some of them a little bit and add them to the Ko-fi, so it can be a freebie for you guys. Like I have a couple items on there that I have a charge, like some of my little games and game boards that I made, and I put just a charge on there only because some of them took me a really long time to do, but the 95% of what will be on Ko-fi or Ko-fi will be free. So so between all of this, I'm hoping it helps me with this. And even if I can just reach that, whatever my monthly bill ends up being, or monthly bill amount ends up being, I would love for this to cover this, just so I don't have to get in this situation again. Because then I can work on paying all of this off and just really taking my money and putting it towards our goals, which our goals right now are paying down you'll see some of the loans that we have together. Really what we want to do is take the money that isn't going to all the bills and start saving for our anniversary trip and, the new home we want down the road and a couple things that we want for our future, and really travel. We met while traveling and we want to get back to our traveling. We really, really miss it. So I just thought I'd include Babe. I don't remember how much he owes on his truck. It's under 10 grand. I don't remember what it was, but he pays $825 a month, and I believe it's 9 or 10 months left. So when that's done, it'll kind of go into our AC attic insulation. There was like 4 things that happened in this loan. It's at 0%. And this is how much that was when we first got it. I don't know what we're at now, but I also know that we have still well over a year before the 0% goes away. So between his truck being paid off, I think we'll just be able to dump this money, roll it into this, and be done with this before we reach the threshold where the 0% goes away. And then, so that's really it for him. And then for us, so we took out a loan and got the best bathroom you could. I mean, it's gorgeous. It's, I'm not gonna lie, it's everything we wanted. So it was that. We took a home equity line of credit. We have really good equity in our home, thank goodness, and we are paying this much money a month, $500 a month, and that we're not going to pay any extra to that. We'll, we've gotten some advice from a couple different people, and we think we're just going to leave this, and well, we're going to keep paying the $500 a month, but we're not going to like dump money into this because we have a lot of equity. So when we sell, we know we'll be able to wipe that very easily out of the house. We owe a lot. I don't feel comfortable giving that number out. And I don't think Babe would like that. So the total of everything, not including the truck or the house, because I don't have the amounts for those, it's $80,091. And seeing that number kind of freaked me out a little bit because I was in this realm where I was like, oh, it's only like 20-ish, 20, 30, even though I know the bathroom loan alone is over that. So I think this is doable for us. I have my plan of attack is, like I said, is I'm going to just kind of go after this personal loan with any of the extra savings. In June, we saved enough for me to do a $675 payment this week. So I don't have an updated amount of how much we owe because this is what it was before I made the $675 payment. And then I'll do my normal $350 payment on the 20th of July. So this month alone, we're going to do over $1,000 to just this personal loan. So I feel like if we can do that, I know I probably won't be able to do that this month. I won't be bringing in that many savings challenges because the way we finished June, we finished a bunch that we had been working on for a few months. So plan of attack is just to work on personal loan 1, stay consistent with my weekly cash stuffing and my savings challenges because that is making it super fun for me to be very aware of my spending, how much money I have, where my money's going. Granted, I know it's going to Etsy, apparently, but I'm using them. I'm using them to help, help someone else's small business, but I'm also using it to help me get out of debt in a very, very fun way. So that's really all I have. The big number, if you're here for that, is a little over $80,000. And yeah, so I think I'll do another, I don't know if I'll do this quarterly or at the end of the year. So if you have any, thoughts on that, if you want it since this is July, it's the beginning of Q3. So I don't know if you want it October 1st or if you want to just wait till the start of the year, just let me know. And now I'm going to give you something else to look at because I feel like all you've looked at was my hands doing this or a shark pen. So I hope that made sense. If you have any questions on anything I just said, let me know. I feel like I've learned a lot over the couple times I've gotten in debt and how I got out of it and what worked with my brain or what worked with, what things I changed or, I didn't change too much. Like I still make sure that I'm giving myself spending money or I'm giving myself something because if I go to the store, I don't think this is a good pen to use because I'm like in your face. Okay, so I guess I'll get you a little closer. So for groceries, gas, spending, and miscellaneous, I should say, we have 518, which is what our leftover was at the end of the first week. I have 518 to go between my wallet, some of my binders in sinking funds, and then all of my savings challenges that I've been doing. So I write out the wallet first, and then I write out Mini Monday and Tiny Tuesday. I have my live on Thursday that I do. It's usually 5 to 5:15 p.m. on West Coast, and then 8:15 East Coast. And I try to do 140 for that one. Sometimes I can do 150 depending on how the week's going. Shoot, now I can't remember. I have my EVA challenge, which is a little color in my name from Jessie Budgets. And that's kind of, I leave that number last so I know what to put in there. I have my zombies, which, and I did the first week at 10. And then it goes down to 6 for the third week and 15 for the last week. Okay, so zombies is 17. Let's see, Tiny Tuesday, group play. So my group play is with Elaine Realized. She has a new cat challenge that she sent out. And then Save with Judy, we're starting a brand new Color Your Gnome savings challenge for July, August, and September. So I've been putting $40 to that because I never know what Judy's is going to be. And then I think Elaine's is going to be a little bit less than that this time around. But she does have a roll and save on the back that I want to use. So I think I'm going to try to stick to the same amount. So now I need my new calculator. So that is $60 for that one. The $257. I'm gonna write that here. Okay, so now I'm gonna go back to my wallet, and I've been doing $60. Gas, I'm gonna put 15 because I've actually been using my car. Spending, I'm gonna do 10, and miscellaneous 10. So I think that's 95. So 352 minus 518. So that leaves 166. Nope, because I still have that. So I'm going to do 160 and then put 6 here. So 263 there. That gives me $34 for Mini Monday and 26 for Tiny Tuesday, 140 for my lives, 6 for my little EVA challenge, zombies for 17, and 40 for my group play. And I wrote it in the wrong spot. 263. Okay. So 263 plus 95 equals 358 minus 518, 160. And that's what I have down here. Okay. So now I'm going to scoot you back a little bit because I decided instead of winging it, I want to actually look at what I have in my binders and see if there's something that needs attention. Well, they all need attention. So, and I put in some trackers for some of them. So Jake and Coco has 73, so they're doing okay. Household has 24. I'd like to bump that one up. So I'm going to give it $9. Super random. That's not right. Should be $11. Let's see. Landscaping. I'm going to do 5. Appliances, nothing. It's got 104 in there. Actually, it's got 204, I think. Technology, I think we're good on that. How is everyone's 4th? Are you recovering from did you do any parties or barbecues? Okay, so Amazon Prime has 75. Credit card fees has 72. Gifts. Let's do gifts for $5. Car maintenance. Let's do 10. Let's do YNAB for 5. I haven't had anything in my buffer in a while, so I should probably put a little something in. And then taxes, I'll do 5. Get it over the $100 mark. Babe gets 10. I'm not going to do anything for beauty right now. Hair, I'm going to do 5. And you're just going to see a lot of little numbers this week because I want to just add a little bit to things. I really enjoyed the randomizer that I did. If you haven't seen that video, it ended up being like melt your face off spicy because I was a bonehead and completely spaced that 30 seconds prior to that. I pulled stuff out of my binder, saw that it had 20s, but instead of sorting it in my tray, I just put it all in the front of my cash tray. So when I got to the end of my randomizer, I just picked up what I thought was the last bunch of ones, and it had the 20s and 10s and whatever in there. So it ended up just being melt your face off spicy, and I was okay with that. I thought it was funny, and I was just like, well, I'm not going to figure it out now. Hobbies, I'm going to finally put something in there because that's going to be my reading my books, and that's going to get 5. Medical, I'm not adding this up, and I realized that. I am going to do 20. Oh, good, because it has 405, so now I have 425. Okay. Spa, I'd really like it to get... I'll do 25. So let's add up what I have. 116. And I think that's doing good. Okay. Okay, so this will end up, this is what I'm calling YouTube in my business binder, but I'm leaving it in here until I do my giveaway, which I think I'm going to announce it not in tomorrow's cash stuffing video, but next Sunday's cash stuffing video. So mark your calendars to figure out what to do. And I have to put it all together because I think I got everything now and I get to put it all together. I'm really excited to show you what it is. Yay. So a week, well, I hope you come to tomorrow's cash stuffing video, but also next Sunday's because that's the one you'll really want to be at. So I'm going to move this calculator for a second and go up here to 1,000 subs. I'm going to do 10. Nothing for organization. Just because I want to stuff it, I'll put 5. If I have to scratch it out, I will. Anniversary trip. Anniversary trip has $529. What does new home have? $475. Okay, so last time I did these two and got 10, and I got these two and got 4. So now I'm going to scratch these off. Impromptu scratching. I have a new desk set up. I'm just totally loving it. Let me know if you want a desk tour or an office tour, because I decided randomly to rearrange my office. So, oh, that's 1. That's nice. Okay, so right there, I owed 4 from last time and now 1, so that's 5. Yeah, I ruined keeping them the same between anniversary trip and new house because I did the randomizer, and the anniversary trip got a lot more than the new home. Right, so we're at 5, and then let's see what this is. 6, so $11. So anniversary trip will get 11. Thank you, Lindsay. Lindsay made this for me for my anniversary trip. We want to go to like Tahiti or Fiji. Okay, so that'll get 11. And then let's see. New home. I don't have a scratcher for that. So that will just get normal. I'll put 10. So what else is in here? Local adventures, and then more scratch offs for the anniversary trip. All right, so we should probably add this up and see what we got going on. I will fast forward you so you can, my 75 times I'm checking. Okay. So I have $8 I can play with. All right. All right, I'm going to put 4 and 4. So I'm going to put 4 to Tiny Tuesday and make that 30. And then I'll just put 4 to the $34 and make that 38. Or I'll just do this. There. That looks terrible. Perfect. I got my rollover of 0, so that's my zero-based budget. I will get paid at the end of this week, and then I will do my next round of 50% of my bills, and then I think 3 Mondays are for the rest of the month, so I'll have to do some switching around of money because it won't look like this each time. I definitely won't have $518 for 3 Mondays, so it'll probably be $200 or $300 for 3 weeks. So we'll see how that goes. Here's the clip of me opening Happy Mail from Brandy over at Our Beautiful Budgets, and then I did a quick show of what I got from Spooky Budgets and Budget with Carly. So Happy Mail from Brandy over at Our Beautiful Budgets. She wanted to see my face, so I'm recording myself opening it instead of just doing the normal Happy Mail where you're just seeing my hands. So hopefully you can't see anything. I was like, oh, I should take my hair down from being in a bun. Okay, I'm excited, so you can't see any of this. This is what I ordered. Cute little freebies. So I got a July little scratch off for ordering, and then this adorable little teeny tiny mini that I will use in my Tiny Tuesday. Okay, now I'm taking it out of the package. Okay, I see what I ordered is on top. Okay. Okay. That's what I ordered. Love it. Oh, no way. Oh, how fun is that? Oh, that's awesome. Okay, I'll tell you guys in a second. Totally, I love her. I love you, Brandy. I love you. Because not only am I in Etsy jail, I was taken there on the 2nd when I said I wasn't going to buy anything on Etsy. Oh my God, that's hilarious. And then because I'm already there, I've already been arrested. Oh my God. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm happy. And then, okay, so help Santa with his list. Scratch off left for naughty and right for nice. And then it's got, I made the list. How cool is that? Oh my God, that could make me cry just because I made the naughty or nice list. Boop, boop. Look at all these people. Got April, Brandy, Candy, Carly, Champagne, Dina, Gloria, Judy, Kathy, Kimberly, Laura, Tracy, and Tracy with an I. And Eva. Oh my gosh. Okay, and what I ordered, which I'm excited about, is Walk and Roll. Because why not? If you're happy and you know it, shake your meds. Because now I'm 50, so... And then a cute little trick-or-treat one. And then I needed a hot cocoa one. So happiness is hot cocoa. And I agree. Oh my gosh. Hilarious. I love this so much. And I already lost mine. Personalized. Thank you, Brandy. Thank you, Brandy. I love it. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. So much I'm showing all of my chins. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You totally made my day. Okay. Alright, so that's it. I guess I could show other Happy Mail while I'm here. Because some of this I did order before I was going to go to Etsy jail. So I got another order from Spooky Budgets because I love them. And I wanted Bookish Girly. Okay. And then I had to do the Scooby-Doo one because I have the Hocus Pocus version. So I wanted the Scooby-Doo version because I wanted the well, look, the real reason is I wanted the Scooby Dice. However, all of that would have waited until August, until I saw this beauty, Mulder and Scully. I love the X-Files. I love the X-Files. I can't help it. So I saw this and I was like, man, I'm going over. So, and then I do have one more from Budget with Carly, but I think it has some of my giveaway stuff, so I might not I don't know if I want to show all of it. I'll show these two because they're so cute. These are the reasons why I got it, because I absolutely love popcorn and pizza. Heck, I'll even have them together, but mostly, you know, pizza. So, all right. Thanks for sticking around to the end for my Happy Mail. And Brandy, our beautiful budgets. If you do not know her, go follow her. Go look for her. Cutest stuff on Etsy. Holy cow. And I play a lot of her games and scratch-offs in my lives. So go check her out. Brandy, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. You totally made my weekend. And yeah, so I'll see you in the next video. Bye, everybody. So thank you so much for joining me on this. I hope it was helpful to show that no matter how many times you get into debt, you can always get out of it. It might just take a crap ton of time and effort. And, you know, we're not going out to eat every week or heck, not even monthly. And we're still eating stuff that's in our freezer and just trying to be very mindful of our spending so we can tackle, you know, our debt. And I'm doing it really this way by having a lot of fun and sharing with you guys what I'm doing, and just my lives are a lot of fun, and I just really like putting out the mini Monday and Tiny Tuesday for you. And so I hope you guys are enjoying it, and I am so thankful you're here. Till next time, take care. Bye.